Well, kinda did a thing. Kinda went to New Zealand. So our goal was to get to New Zealand, buy a camper van.
This is the first car that I've ever bought in my life. It's probably the shittiest car that I'm ever going to buy.
We continued up and went to Robin Hood Bay. And it was just so surreal to go to sleep in a car just parked in some field.
It's been raining for far too long. I can't get up!
My butt's gone down.
Yeah! God. And your elbows as well. Is it clean? Turn around. Oh, bringing the goods here.
So there was this massive river that was overflowing because of all the rain, and I took a bath in it, and it was so weird to be having a shower in a freezing cold river in the middle of nowhere. So then next we headed up, more up, towards Nelson. We started our first adventure there and climbed up a mountain.
Wake up now, I don't wanna feel it. Wish I knew how I could forget for a while. You look like a face under the ocean, and I just might keep on swimming for miles. It's like nothing ever changed.
The next morning, we parked our car just on the side of the lake. Honestly, just living in the car is one of the most incredible things.
I wonder if you're with somebody new. I wonder how you're doing. It's a feeling that
We then went to Arthur's Pass. We did a track called the Beely Spur track.
I'm outside looking for a reason. Under blue skies, my head's stuck in the clouds. I wanna know if you still feel it. I wanna know if I'm just another face in the crowd. It's like nothing ever changed.
Our plan for the next day was to hike a hike called Avalanche Peak. And that name is extremely fitting for what it was. It was hiking.
I wonder if you're with somebody new. I wonder how you're doing. It's a feeling that I can't get.
We made it about 10 minutes from the top when we decided to turn around, as the wind at this point could quite literally blow us off the mountain. And it looked like there was a storm coming.
I wonder what you
We're about to die.
We then drove to Wanaka. Before we got to Wanaka, we went to these blue pools. It was insane how blue it was.
I wonder what you're thinking. I wonder if you're with somebody new. I wonder how you're doing. It's a feeling that I can't get used to.
spent a lot of our time at Wanaka by the lake. It's funny, I call this stage in the trip the retirement stage. So then on the last day at Wanaka, we climbed Mount Roy, which was so busy, but it was the most amazing hike. I was honestly so excited the whole trip to get to Queenstown. It literally just feels like my second home. At nights we stayed at this bungee jumping place. That was the closest camping site to Queenstown. And then we drove up to this lookout on top of the mountains.
I remember this day is the coldest day that I've ever had in my entire life.
Even colder than Japan and Australia and America.
The next morning we woke up and the whole place was just covered with snow. The next couple of days we were staying in an apartment in Queenstown, and it was so nice to be in an apartment with showers and toilets and beds and a kitchen. It's crazy how you don't realize how much you take things for granted.
Heartbeat of a woman like that. I said, I don't wanna know it. No, it means fact. I don't wanna know. Oh, I don't wanna. Oh, heartbeat of a woman like that.
Then the next day we visited Bob's Cove.
I don't wanna know. Oh, I don't wanna.
The next day, we decided to hike up the Ben Lomond Trail.
I was like, it really worked me. My toes hurt. I'm going to be in a lot of pain tomorrow.
We're off to a campsite on top of a mountain.
I don't wanna know it. No, it means fact. I don't wanna know. I don't wanna.
And we headed on our way to go to Milford Sound.
You lit your cigarette. Oh, how quickly we all forget that bed you made. You must lay in it, lost in a fruitless cause. False hope was all you brought. Oh, when the answers didn't seem so far. Where do you go when it gets dark? Where do you go when the lights turn? I put on this mask for you. I parade and dance for you.
drove back and we were going to go straight to Lake Pukaki.
Something in the air, but it's difficult to share. So are you in the street?
We headed off to Mount Cook, which, not gonna lie, was so touristy, but we did the Hooker Vale track.
To tell you, to tell you that I need a little piece of your time. 'Cause I'm jumping off the edge of your mind. Don't ask me, just fly high into another place where we can slide into an ecstasy.
So then the next day we drove to Lake Tekapu, and boy oh boy was it windy as hell. I've never laughed so hard.
We think that we should be, but follow me. Don't care if your hair is everywhere. When you can calculate the air, you're naive and unaware.
We are off to Christchurch, basically very near the end of our trip.
And left onto Lewis Street.
Next time, you always have my back. I'm waiting for my time.
My young lady that walk past by, and I'd be like, take you home tonight.
I'll take you home on my scooter.
My scooter.
High into another place where we can slide into an ecstasy. Where the tempo's riding underneath. Where we think that we should be, but follow me.
Me and Maya went to a bay that day. It was funny because it was the first bay that I went to, just going on a little adventure by myself, and I went back there and it was just everything had changed.
So, we're in the process of selling this bloody car.
Drop the ball and celebrate. We all know that love is crazy. I'm telling you that
Spent the next couple of days literally just scootering around.
I see your time. 'Cause I'm jumping
Around the bus, babe.
into another place where we can slide into an ecstasy. Where the tempo's riding underneath.
We sold the car, motherfuckers. So you're going to go to the park and look at Hot Boys.
Follow me.